Now that we've placed our name and our table number on our paper, let's go ahead and get started. Start by drawing a shape that looks similar to a circle but comes to a point at the top left side. See how my finger is tracing around? I want you to use your finger and do the same exact thing. So it almost looks like we're drawing that circle, but it's going to show that point right on the top left side. Great job. Now we're going to add a dot with a circle around it for the eye. Now let's go ahead and do the feet. The feet is going to be a U shape. So remember, while we're drawing, we're looking for letters, shapes, and numbers, things that we're comfortable drawing with. The beak is going to be a triangular beak. This is going to be the shape of a triangle. And then go ahead and fill that in. Perfect. Let's move on to the third step. We're also going to be filling in those U's too for the feet. Okay, so now draw a curved line at the top of the head. And now we're going to draw another curved line. And there's the L. And that's going to be for the tail. Divide the headpiece and tail with lines to create a design. We just completed step 4. Now let's move on to step 5. Add a curved line to separate the bird's head from the body. And add another to make the wing. Divide the wing with a few lines. Great job, boys and girls. So step 6, we're gonna go ahead and add a background with a sun, which is the shape of a circle. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a flower. So we're gonna do a curved line. Make sure you skip over the tail. You don't want to draw on top of the tail. There's that curved line. Let's draw the leaves next. To me, that kind of reminds me of a sideways V. All right, top of the flower, there's another V. Okay, we've drawn our third V. Now for the petals of the flower, we're going to connect it. Curved line. And then an upside down U. Capital U. And a horizon line. So horizon line, boys and girls, is where the sun or the sky meets the land. So we're drawing that horizon line. And remember to trace over with your finger just like I'm doing so. And do not draw on top of your bird. Great job, boys and girls. Now we're going to outline using a black crayon. So go ahead and grab a black crayon. And we are going to outline, and that means we're going to trace over all of our pencil lines. So Miss Brown is tracing over a black marker because it's a little bit easier to see in the video. But I want you to go ahead and take your black crayon and trace over every single pencil line that you have made. It's very important to outline your art piece. That way everyone can see your beautiful creation. Don't forget to fill in that beak and the feet. So we included a background in our art piece to create a sense of space. The bird would look like it's closer to us and in the front, and the flower and the sun will be in the background, so it's a little further away. Okay, so now we're going to use our markers, our bright, bold, beautiful markers, and we are going to start adding color to our folk art bird. So what I like to do is while I am coloring, I like to go around my shapes. And I always take my time because I want to make sure I stay in the inside of my lines. So I'm going around that shape. And then I am going to do a circular motion to color inside. So now that I've gone around my shape and I'm coloring the inside, I know for a fact I will not make any mistakes and go outside those lines. So continue to follow along with me. We're using the color red, orange, yellow, green, purple, blue, and brown. Wow, boys and girls, this art piece is looking so beautiful. Before we start painting, I want to make sure that all of our marker tops are nice and closed. You should hear a nice little snap, and that tells you that those marker tops are closed. Look at that. As I'm pressing it down, make sure you press it down nice and hard. So let's go ahead and start painting. Yay! So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our cup of water and our brush. We are going to swirl our brush in the water to make sure our brush is clean. Wipe our brush on the lip of our cup or bowl, and then we're ready to start painting. So we are using markers, and to be able to activate our markers, you actually activate them with water, and they turn into watercolor paints. Yay! So we have our first painting project. So what I want you to do is I want you to be very, very careful. Make sure you stay inside your lines. When you're holding that brush, it's very similar to how we hold our pencil. And every single time we are changing colors or moving on to a different section of our painting, we are going to take our brush, dip it in the water, wipe it on the lip of the bowl, and then we are ready to start painting. Make sure you take your time and you stay inside the lines. Have fun, and I can't wait to see your finishing pieces. Excellent work! Good job, art class!